Reactionary Musings. Is TV better than movies? Well, is it? I'm not even just talking about the state of modern pop culture, with many people starting to claim that TV shows on Netflix etc. are better than the endless superhero slam bang thank you ma'am comic book crud churned out by Hollywood on a seemingly endless basis. I'm talking on a more general, timeless basis. Which do I prefer, movies or television? Now obviously, whatever my answer, I'm not going to pretend this is some kind of objective fact based on measurable qualitative data. Television is full of shit shows, with the arrival of reality shows in the late 90s further serving to help the dumbing down of modern society into the NPC-laden idiocracy we live in today. But then again, most movies are shit these days too. The best movie I've seen this year is probably The Meg, and when a giant killer shark movie with Jason Statham is the best movie I've seen at the cinema all year, you know modern cinema is well and truly fucked. Now don't get me wrong. I loves me some movies. I particularly love me some 80s movies like The Terminator, Ghostbusters and Gremlins, some 70s movies like Black Christmas and Halloween and good old Roger Moore kicking ass as James Bond. Hell, without the cinema we wouldn't even have Emma Watson, and then where would we, and my channel, be? Up shit creek without a saddle, that's where. On the other hand, without television we wouldn't have Doctor Who, which would fuck up my channel even more. And yes, alright, New Who's been a bit of a shitstorm that finally flew off into the realm of non-canonical farce somewhere around Christmas 2017, and that's being generous, but still. I still loves me some Doctor Who. And if anyone didn't catch the videos I made of my top 11 British and top 11 American shows a while back, that's just the proverbial tip of the fucking iceberg of my love for the good old cathode ray tube. Buffy, The X-Files, The Avengers, Callan, Blackadder, That 70s Show etc. 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 The list never ends. I've got about 1.5 bookcases filled with DVDs and Blu-rays of movies. But I've got like 3 full bookcases filled with TV shows. Yeah, I'm a hardcore fucking nerd, don't act all shocked like you didn't know. It's often been said, and I'm unoriginal enough to say it again, that even a great movie is essentially a one-night stand. I adore the Swedish movie Show Me Love, but I can't check in a week or a year later to see how Agnes and Dylan are getting on, now can I? No I can't. A great TV show is like a long-term relationship. And yeah, like many long-term relationships they often end in disappointment, bitterness, regret and occasionally even violence, but the memories and the emotional connection they generate often far exceed that of even the greatest films. Then there's the sheer amount of entertainment. Black Christmas is one of the greatest horror films of all time, but it's what? 90 minutes? And you can't watch it or any other movie over and over and over again in a short period of time, not without ruining the impact anyway. Well, I can't. But a long-running TV show? I can watch a full 22-episode season of, say, Buffy, every sodding year without seeing the same episode again for donkey's years depending how I structure my viewing. And then there's the ease factor. Maybe I'm weird, actually scratch the maybe, but I just find movies just require a lot more effort. I have to really get and be in the mood to watch even a favorite film, otherwise, if I'm not feeling it, I'm going to turn it off. And guess what I reach for in the event that I do this? You guessed it folks. An episode from a favorite TV show, whatever it may be. Of course, unlike some people, I don't subscribe to the notion that we are currently in a golden age of television. Nah, I don't see it to be honest. The 70s and 80s were the golden age of British television, and the 90s were the golden age for the Yanks. That being said, the likes of Fringe and The Mentalist have provided solid entertainment in the 2010s, and the likes of Person of Interest and Elementary are up there with almost any TV that have gone before. So is TV better than movies? Better is, of course, A purely subjective term, but then that's what this video is. Purely subjective. Perhaps the better question would be, even with my love for movies, do I prefer television? And I'm afraid the answer is almost certainly yes. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.